Welcome fellow mobile gaming warriors, it's MyTyme here and this is NHL Supercard. Now in today's episode we're going to have a look at the Rivals Clash which has just started, and I will admit, okay, I'm going to first say it here, I was shocked to see it was Rivals Clash. I mean, congratulations, thank you NHL Supercard, thank you Cat Daddy. I was sat there thinking, would it be Rivals Clash or you know, maybe, just maybe, they might mix it up a bit and put a Rivals Clash in. And you know, they did. They mixed it up and they put a Rivals Clash in. So, thank you very much. But before we go to that, just going to go to the season. This is the second season I've played the game since the very start, when I determined that the rewards were pap, not worth it. Now, I got through. I was ranked 1. Didn't really have to do too much. A little bit of energizing. And it's put me through to the first round. Now, I'm going to get through the first round because I'm 3-0 up and this game's currently underway. So, if we go to the season, this is a strategy I'm using. I have no energies left at the moment because I haven't played it for a while, but I will get through this round. So, I take my team. I use 6 people, and my bench is just full of bench warmers. Okay, people I don't intend to bring in, bar one person. And the reason I brought in the one person was because it wasn't making enough difference to my deck. The Ultra, I could have put in more people to get me into the Epic one, but I thought no, because I want to wait till I've got a few more pros before I'm in the Epic season, because I'm probably going to come up against Epic pros, at least in this season, the Ultra Rare season. Because remember, this started 4 days ago, and some of my cards here I've trained up in the process, like, what's this, Doug, or Dion Phaneuf. He wasn't at 33, he was down at about 15 or so, so I've trained him up during the process of the season being underway, and I will keep one player. So here I can switch my 2 right wings around, and I won't ever energize those 2. They just get swapped around and energize the other 5 cards. So that's the strategy I've been using. And the person, if I'm not energizing, is going to be the goalkeeper, because a lot of people necessarily won't have pros, and he's my strongest card at the moment. So I've decided to leave him in there as the weaker one of all the people. Now, bear in mind, it does say at the top, you use 8 energy if your person's in position, 18 if they're out of position. That's why I've left all my other people playing in position, so that I can get more out of them without having to continuously energize them. So that is the season. We'll come back to that in a future episode. The reason I've done this one, I don't actually mind, to show you the rewards, I don't actually mind this, because these ultra rare cards, as long as I can get to the semi-finals, an ultra rare card might provide me a pro. 2 ultra rare cards give me a chance for a pro. And although I'm about to move out of the ultra rare tier, getting some pro ultra rare cards will A, still have a place in my team for the near future, B, will potentially come into my team for a future season to let me do an epic season, and C, they've got to bring in another game mode in the near future. I mean, I know I joked about Rivals Clash at the start of this, but the only reason I can think they're doing Rivals Clash again, and they maybe get away with it, is because of the rewards, and I will come on to that now. So yeah, to get the ultra rare cards aren't so bad. They have a little bit more longevity in your team than those super rares and rare cards. But if we come down now, New Jersey Devils versus Columbus Blue Jackets, I went for the Devils, and I'm going to show you why. So I claim in here, don't have any preference, clicked on rewards. So I'd scroll down and I thought, should I go for the top rewards? Should I go for the legendary? And as I was doing so, I bothered to actually look. And we have 2 goalkeepers up for grabs. So I thought, could I get that top 250? And getting that top 250 would be an improvement to my deck, because it would be a legendary goalkeeper, which overtakes my Corey Crawford. Now everyone in the game can get Corey Crawford by playing the required number of games and then just proing him. So I thought, you know what? It might be worth it. So I had a look. We had Sergei Bobrovsky here. Counted up his points. I think he come to 1420. And then I counted up Corey Schneider. I'm pretty sure he come to 1444. I can double check quickly. So what's that? 36, 72, 102, 106, 130, 640. Okay, so 48, 16, and what, 14? Yeah. No. Okay, 1430, and Corey is 38, 76, 108, 138, 144. Yeah, okay. Apologies. So Sergei is 1430 total stats, and Corey is 1444. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go Corey. He's got better overall stats. He's just a stronger card overall, and that was my choice. So I didn't really bother to look down at these ranks, but as I have since, you've got a defender in Jack Johnson and a left winger in Mike Camilleri. So I was like, you know what? Even if I finish in here, a pro left wing is fun because it will come into my team, because I already have a few defenders, as we will see when I go to play for team. And to get myself a pro left wing would be better. Now, this is the team I have just put in. It's not the team I've been using up until now. I've just used this to play a couple of games because, as you can see, I'm into Epic Tier. By putting this team, it pushed me into Epic Tier. I've got 2 board picks to come, and that's going to give me my freebie card. So I thought, let me do that on camera. Now, playing Epic people is hard for me because I'm right at the bottom, and I don't have enough Epic pros. I need a couple of Epic pros, and then for my usual strategy to work. But I'm going to go for the +5 anyway. You know, rather than the plus. No, you know what? I'm going to go for the +3 just to make sure I definitely win. And then I'll try some +5s. And if I lose too many, I'm going to have to drop my team down again slightly back into the ultra rare ++, and just to grind through the game, even if it does mean missing a pull or two, because it'll be better if I get that legendary or double epic card at least. Then it's not so bad. So we will throw the first game because it's definitely going to be a good card. Okay, so even if I could have won, throw the first game here. Now use your tactics resume. Going to have to use my goalkeeper, so use my best card to make sure we try and get levels. That was close, but what it does mean is he can't have a particularly good 2 cards left, so this should be a bit more comfortable. There we are, and we've got the win. So 2 good cards there to start with. It was close that second game, but we've got the win, got the 3 points. We can start the grind shortly. Let's see what epic card I get. It's going to be the last pull. What do I want? To be fair, I've only got a couple, so it's unlikely to be a pro. Marcus Johansson. So that's that. There you go. There's my left wing. So good, fine, perfect. He's procs into playmaking and skating. Let me see. He's stick handling and one of those cards where he procs in one of his stats, which isn't his best stat, and his best stat he doesn't proc in. So that's going to make him kind of a 3-stat card if you can proc him. So I'm guessing with a card like him, you probably give up on his focus. I won't worry on his focus if I get a duplicate of him and pro him, and I'll put the enhancements to boost his. I'll put a boost on his stick handling and 1 boost on both skating and playmaking. So then if they proc as well, they'll be even stronger. So that'll be my plan with him. Okay, so that is Rival Clash for the moment. I didn't want to make this video too long. I'm going to go and now start playing a few games, seeing how the ranking goes. I'll probably come back towards the end of the event and maybe with the season, see if I get those ultra rares, see if I can get a pro, see what it does for me. Anyway, thank you very much. If you're in America and you've been celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And I'm going to possibly start coining a phrase. If you haven't seen Up, Up, Down, Down, check it out on YouTube. Austin Creed, aka Xavier Woods. It's a gaming channel with a lot of the wrestlers go on it, and they play different games and have Q&As and stuff, and do some fun stuff. Good to watch in the background when you're playing things like this when you're on the grind. So check it out. And Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, does say in his own words at the end of it to keep it tight. So what I'm going to do, tribute to him and all those guys. Sign off saying, keep it